That's amplified plane activity. And that is the entity that is targeting with regard to where it is that I'm walking at the time that I'm walking there and the environment where I am walking. The entity is hovering over the sky space because you're flying miles away from the airport to engage in what is crossing path. This is the entity that is indeed gang stalking. Here we go, right here. That's Southwest Airlines that is flying again. There, as I'm walking right here, and they're all walking in Engineer Light. This is the same Ontario Ovid Family Community Library. That's not Sunlight, that's Engineer Light. They're all walking in Engineer Light. I documented the Southwest Airlines gang stalking, and the moment that I document and remind you that everybody else that is gang stalking with them, including Securitas that engaged in criminal summoning with the Ontario Police under a fake sun, that is surveillance, that is a psychopathic iteration of a malicious means of stalking with the police, and what is a means of harassing and terrorizing by summoning the gang stalkers themselves. With regard to my presence at the venue, Securitas is engaged in third-party conduct, and that's relevant for federal prison, where you're gang stalking with the corrupt police department that commit kidnappings, and they are gang stalking in furtherance of murder. This is 7 a.m. in 3 hours. The fake sun is still at Ontario Town Square, not only at this venue, which is the Ovid Family Community Library as well right here. It's over me at this venue where Southwest Airlines is documented gang stalking, and the Ontario Police Department right here at 9:59, 10 a.m. as I'm walking to this venue where the fake sun is remaining. 3 hours from now, it'll still be here over me, over my head right here. And this is where the Ontario Police are engaging in the documented acts of federal stalking, where they engage in the pattern of flying over my head, engage in what is helicopter activity as they exhibit demon possession and employ helicopter as the means of audible noise in the Engineer Light under the fake sun with demons like Southwest Airlines. While I am exposing what they are already exposing to you, I'm just giving you what is context about what you're witnessing. It's demonic, and it's also happening while the entity is miles away from the airport at 2500 Airport Drive, and where the sun would not be present 3 hours later. All right, and remember that this is, again, it's 7:03 a.m. This is not in Florida, nor is it going to be in Florida because it's still over this entrance where I am walking out after 6 p.m. That's where Securitas is gang stalking, the one with the white mop on her head. That's a third-party gang stalker. I'm doing so while representing a company. That's the pattern of conduct. This is demonic. License 9EVL544. And Southwest Airlines represents the city of Ontario. That's the people of the state gang stalking with the government, the city of Ontario, over what is a senior citizen complex. They're hovering over in commercial planes and then flying in this direction, which is where the fake sun is located. That's where you recognize Southwest Airlines in a body of evidence targeting me in an effort to engage in what is the conspiracy to murder while they're sacrificing an American citizen. All right. This is currently 7:04 a.m. This is while the Ontario Fire Department are crossing path, gang stalk, parking in this parking garage, and walking back to Michael Gherkin, where he's going to be relieved from office. That's how the Ontario Fire Department are malicious demons, monitoring systematically as the city of Ontario is engaging in surveillance with the people of the state, including those that are elderly. The entity is doing so under a fake sun that is not at the same time in Monrovia, California, nor at any point could it possibly. This is the environment, the crime scene, where the corrupt city is exposed as engaging in a statewide pattern of conduct, and it is a public exposure of what is sacrifice amongst the demon possessed that kill for murder. They kill and engage in what is targeting American citizens in violation of their human and constitutional rights, and they do so as corrupt businesses, not only Southwest Airlines, but that is again another corrupt means of the same criminal pattern of coming and picking up the elderly who are gang stalking by residents in the specific environment, while the entity maintains commercial planes over a elderly senior citizen complex. And the Ontario City Hall is back right behind the apartment complex, by the way. Paul Leon is gang stalking. So is the Ontario Fire Department, the Ontario Police Department, etc. This is P.O.C. It's 7:05 a.m. That's the demonic pattern of conduct of stalking with light. Those are demons. That's P.O.C. That is adult day healthcare. Their license plate 9MEG736. They're engaging in impunity. Mana, ADHC, CBAS. That's a psychopath. That's embarrassed. You see how she's focused and knows what I'm doing? That's because she's a demon and she's gang stalking. And that's the psychopathic behavior of sex offenders, pedophiles, while they know that they're being exposed for exceedingly violent criminal conduct. And, they're doing so as a means of what is deflecting. And it's a poor means of deflecting. Those are demons, okay? This is P.O.C. This is not a Kodak moment. This is the entity that's engaging in criminal the pattern of conduct. It's 7:05 a.m. The fake sun is here 11 hours from now. This is P.O.C.